Ruby! Who's a good girl? Ruby, get in the shot. That's not quite what I was wondering, but okay. Anyway, guys, what's up, guys? This is DreameTech Studios here with the unboxing of yet another vacuum cleaner. Now, this particular vacuum was originally going to be the DreameTech T10, but as my typical lagginess when it comes to responding to messages, including emails, it has since been upgraded to the DreameTech T30, at least according to the box. So, DreameTech has sent me this machine for free for review. I don't do any sort of sponsored content. I do not accept payments for vacuums, at least not at this point in time. That's not my current position. So, any vacuums I've been sent free from by companies are not compensated financially whatsoever. If anything, you could argue that they're compensated even less than someone who bought the machine directly, because, in this case, DreameTech doesn't even have my information on file to potentially give me money. So, there is that. But, anyways, this is the DreameTech T10, T30, something like that. The box says T30, the email said T10. We're about to find out what it actually is. Regardless, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get this open. So, this is my second stick vac that I've received for review, one of these cordless stick vacs, and it is not the last, as I've gotten many other companies reach out to me and want me to test some more versions of these cordless stick vacs, including Kaival, Musu, and Tenneco. So hopefully we'll see examples of those machines come up very soon, so we can do the ultimate stick vac battle. That would be something that'd be really cool to see, especially if you're in the market for a budget stick vac. You can see a bunch of them compared and see which one is the best. I'm very excited to check out the different models and see which one is the best and which one will be my daily driver going forth to potentially replace my Honiture H8. So, we're going to go ahead and open this up. This box is a little bit more plain than the Honiture's box. I already took it out of the outer box that it was in, which is perfectly okay. We've got a lovely little carrying handle on the side of the box, which I really like. So, we're going to open this up. Okay, I think that's good. We can just... Oh, sometimes you can just... Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Okay, never mind. It is in a outer box. Or I should say it is in a inner box. It's just also in an outer box, which the outer box came in an even bigger Amazon outer box. So I believe it was Amazon. So yes, you do have adequate packaging for this specific machine. This packaging looks very similar to another brand, doesn't it? But this is the DreameTech. I believe that's pronounced DreameTech, not DreameTech, but it could be DreameTech. Either way, I'm sure if DreameTech is watching this video, they can potentially correct me on the pronunciation if I am getting it wrong. I do want to make sure to get it accurate. So if I am pronouncing DreameTech correctly, then hopefully that would be very nice. Of course, look, this box also has a handle. And it seems that they just put a slot in the outer box for the handle on the original box, which is very nice. I actually really like this box. I may even keep this box. Very rarely are boxes on vacuums so nice that I want to keep them, but I actually do really like this box. It could be because it looks like a Dyson, but it also could just be because it's a cool box. So, this particular box does have a piece of tape right here sealing this. Am I able to peel this off cleanly? That's the goal anyways. Yes. That is so satisfying. We were able to very cleanly peel off this piece of tape without causing any damage to the box. That is what I love to see. Absolutely love that. So, if we look back on the front, we say DreameTech Cordless Vacuum T30. It says 150,000 RPM, high-speed motor generates powerful suction with a force of up to 190 air watts, and of course that in a couple languages as well, presumably Spanish and French, perhaps something different. So, and we have pretty much just the same thing on all sides, and I love how on this part of the box it says in the corner, not actual size, and it says, note, the illustrations are for reference only. Please refer to the product for the actual appearance, meaning that this could be a different appearance. Although I hope that it looks like this because I love the way this looks on the box. So I really hope that the machine that I get inside does look like this. So on the side of the box, We can see it advertises 90 minutes of runtime, provides perfect and continuous cleanup. V-roller brush design reduces hair entanglement and cleans carpet effectively. That's good. A lightweight carbon fiber rod is sufficient for floor-to-ceiling cleaning. Oh, that's carbon fiber? I really hope that's carbon fiber. That sounds awesome. The high-definition color screen shows the battery level and the cleaning mode. What? Okay. DreameTech. Okay. Now, look. I'm going to be honest here. My biases may show. I'm a tech nerd. I love stuff like this. I love when things in technology that just seem really cool actually get integrated into vacuum cleaners, because that's the stuff that makes me happy. That's the stuff that makes me actually excited to use a vacuum cleaner, even if it's from a brand that I may not have heard of otherwise. So I'm actually getting really excited to open this up. So again, shout out to DreameTech for sending me this product. Hopefully all the advertising rings true, and hopefully this machine lives up to the hype. At least the hype of the DreameTech employee putting this in my email inbox. Regardless, we're going to open this up. Nope, and maybe open it up incorrectly. That's okay. Let's see. Let's make sure this is still in frame. It's a little bit out of frame, but that's okay. Might get some weird stuff in the background. Sorry about that. This isn't the cleanest background. But if we open this up, we have a mounting template sticker. That's nice. So that's to help you easily mount the wall mount. Here we have the user's manual. This is a thick user's manual. This looks like a really good quality manual. Properly laminated. Color instructions is actually really nice. It's actually in color. So that's very good. Okay, that's good. We have some cautions. Don't pick up liquids. Don't vacuum up anything sharp. Don't hurt yourself. Don't charge it near heat sources that may cause the battery to explode. The usual things that you would expect. Nevertheless, nice to have for those consumers who may not be well aware. Although, let's be honest, the types of consumers that need to read this would not be reading this, but it's still good to include that. So, starting off right here, we have the machine itself, at least what appears to be the machine itself, packed up very nicely. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, up here we have a little sticker that says the word Dream is an abbreviation of Dream Technology Company Limited and its subsidiaries in China. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we do have some plastic on this screen right here. We have our dirt container. Okay. This release latch is a little bit stiff. We have our power button. Oh. Oh, that's very quiet. Oh, that's cool. So it has a dust level indicator. Wow, that looks very interesting. So I don't know what this means, but we'll have to figure that out. This is very similar to a Dyson where you have to actually put your hand on the trigger to keep it on, and you can hear the little micro switch in there, at least what sounds like a micro switch. The startup sound is a little bit rough. It's like, wow, but it has a good amount of suction. It's currently on eco mode, so we'll check that out later on. Battery is removable. That's a very nice feature. One thing is that it doesn't appear that there's any way to charge the battery outside of the unit. So that is one thing that so far I like better about the Honiture that I've been using, and that's that the actual connector is on the battery itself, so it's very easy to charge the battery externally. But so far, that's the only complaint I have about the design of this so far. So we've got this side right here. Oh, it looks like we have the wand over here. Hopefully this is in frame. Yeah, this wand is wrapped up. Oh, wow. Carbon fiber. Okay, it's not actual carbon fiber, that's just sort of painted on there. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and resume the unboxing. Apologies for that little interruption. So, we have another, oh actually, there's two little things in here. So get these out. Alright, this machine comes with a lot of accessories. So, we'll grab this, see what this is. Oh, I see. This is like an articulating sort of pivot joint. So we've got a button right here on the side that pivots, and that allows us to sort of angle the hose in any direction that we so please. That's definitely a very nice thing to include. We have a crevice tool right here, at least what appears to be a crevice tool of some kind. That is correct. Ooh! So this actually includes a clear crevice tool with what appears to be LEDs on it. Wow! That, okay, I gotta see this. Is it not on eco mode? Okay. So this crevice tool doesn't appear to actually light up. That's a bit weird. It looked like there was lights in here. Maybe it's just a translucent crevice tool. Nevertheless, still really cool to have a translucent crevice tool. That's something that looks very interesting. Definitely have to test that more. Here we have another attachment. You have a lot of attachments with this machine. Aha! Oh, this looks very familiar. This is a very soft dusting brush. Wow. Oh yeah, this looks very similar to what we've seen before, but a very, very nice addition to have. I cannot tell you how useful these brushes are. We're doing all sorts of dusting. This looks excellent. It's a little bit harsher than some other brushes that look similar to this, but the difference is very negligible. Most people would not tell the difference. The belt strip on the inside is a nice addition as well, laid out in a way that's been proven to work in the past. Yep. So that's an excellent attachment. Even got a nice little, I mean obviously this is just for packaging, but got a nice little guard here. I actually might keep this little guard as a good way of keeping these brushes in good shape. And then back here we have what appears to be a turbo brush. Again, you get a lot of accessories with this unit. So if you're looking for a machine where everything is included and you don't have to buy anything extra or worry about it, this seems like it's a very strong contender for that position. Everything locks in very tightly. The connection's very good. This turbo tool is a little bit loose, but nothing out of the ordinary. We've got a rotating joint right here, depending on how you're using it. These turbo brushes don't seem to actually, these brushes are very soft. They don't really stick out beyond the faceplate, so this might not be the best at agitation as far as a turbo brush, but still would be a good way of picking up a lot of stuff on upholstery. But again, this is another thing that we'll test out more before the final review. Over here, we've got our charging brick, so that's very useful. Got our charging brick right here. This charging brick is rated at anywhere from 100 to 240 volts, 50 and 60 hertz, and it's 0.8 amps. And that's the input. The output is 34 volts and 900 milliamps. So we've got our connector right there. Obviously that connects right there on the unit. Pretty straightforward. It looks like the cord's in okay length. We'll test that out and see how well that charging cord is. And here we have our main floorhead right here. Got our main turbo brush. Actually, this appears to be a motorized brush. So this, again, looks pretty similar to the Honeychurn that we looked at in the past. We have these little, what look to be beater bars, and just some very, very short, very soft bristles on this. So it seems like this would be great for floors, low pile carpets. Got some rubberized wheels. We have rubberized wheels here, as well as a felt strip on the back, very similar to other units. So it says, warning right here, do not absorb water, do not touch the rotating brush. Please pay attention to prevent children from touching the rotating brush. And this is marketed as the Smart Adaptive Cleaner Head. We'll see how well this works. Definitely looks like that's a good thing right there. So as we pull out the rest of the packaging, we're going to go ahead and set all this aside so we can look at all of what is included in here. Okay, we want to make sure we don't miss anything. So here we have another attachment, which is in a box. Open this up right here. Okay, we have another hose attachment. Oh, this looks very nice. So this is something that not a lot of these stick vacs include. And what this obviously is you plug this in and then now you have a hose. So if you're trying to do something in your car or that sort of thing, get into some hard to reach areas where the actual hand vac itself is much too large to reach, this is something that is included there. That's very nice. So if you're wanting to get some dusting done, pop that in right there, and you can get that done. And the hose is also opaque too, which I like. I like the hose not being clear because this isn't going to go cloudy after a while. It's going to look very nice. And obviously there's a short enough hose if you want to check the clogs, you can look down it very easily. So it's not like that's super necessary. So that's very nice. This part, you can see here we have what appears to be the wall mounts with the necessary mounting hardware. So we're going to open this up right here and move all this packaging stuff aside. Anything getting in the way. Okay, so we've got our mounting hardware right here with what appears to be mounts for 3 different attachments. We have the main mount for the units, 2 screw holes for mounting, and we actually, it looks like there are connectors on the bottom of this that charge wirelessly, just like that, and allow us to attach the charging cable to the side right here. That looks very nice. A little bit loose, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So that looks very nice and like a very useful dock. We're going to test that out as well. And finally, we have the classic combination tool that we've come to know and love on a lot of these units. So we've got a little bolster tool right here, no felt or anything, just a pretty basic multi-purpose nozzle, as well as a dusting brush on the front. It's a little bit harsher than the dusting brush on the other dusting brush that was included, but it's a good overall multi-purpose brush. Anyways, so that was the unboxing and first impressions of the DreameTech T30 Cordless Vacuum. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and first impressions video. I will be using this machine as my daily cordless vacuum for about a couple weeks, and then doing the full review on it after I do the full review on the Loop as well, which is the next cordless vacuum that I'll be reviewing after publishing this video. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.